Hey guys, it's Brad from probatehouseguy.com. So I'm doing a little bit of a different video here, and I was just thinking of something. I just passed by a flooring place that I had reached out to about doing some flooring and a flip that we just finished, and we just sold it. I was actually running up here to Jasper, Georgia to pick up my lockbox from the house. We closed the deal Friday afternoon. It's Tuesday, or no, it's Wednesday today. Well, I went and got my lockbox off the house, and I left my flip-flops at the house. I had worn them up there one day and changed into my work boots, and left my shoes there on the fireplace. So got my lockbox, got my flip-flops back, and on my way back home now. And I wanted to make this video because if you're going to be rehabbing houses, and obviously a lot of my content is focused around probate houses, but here's a huge tip about rehabbing houses and dealing with contractors and who you hire when you're doing a rehab. Okay, there's a big difference between what I call homeowner trades, and we'll call them retail trades or homeowner trades, and then like the kind of subcontractors that flippers and builders are gonna hire. Because there's a big difference. And this flooring place I just passed is a good example. I reached out to this flooring place and I said, hey, I see you guys are local. I'm doing a project up here. My regular flooring guy doesn't want to drive up that far. So, can you guys give me a quote, and I would maybe like for you to do the work to do the flooring. I need hardwood floors refinished. I need some new vinyl put down in the bathrooms, and I need some carpet replaced in the bedrooms, because sort of the bedrooms were carpet and then there was hardwood floors everywhere else. They said, great, no problem. We'll send someone out to measure there, and then we'll give you a quote. And I said, okay, awesome. When can your measuring guy come out? Well, he's right now 25 days out from being able to measure. I was like, what? 25 days? And then I said, well, how long to install from that point? And they said typically 2 to 3 weeks from when he measures to come install. So I'm like asking her, you guys are like 6 weeks out from even being able to do my flooring? And I said, you know what? Never mind, cancel it. Because when you're rehabbing houses, when you're flipping houses, time is money. And for you to wait 6 weeks to get that person into that job, and again, I was doing other things in the meantime, but like typically my flooring guy is anywhere from like 1 to 2 weeks out. So I know that when I get to the point where I'm almost ready for them to come in and do flooring, I sort of reach out to them ahead of time so that I can have them sort of fall into the schedule right in the time when I need them. Also, when you're scheduling trades, don't try to schedule trades too tightly together. I usually have like kind of 1 to 2 trades in a week. And if I know 2 trades can sort of work on top of each other and not be in each other's way, I'll schedule them kind of around the same time. Because A, the trades are probably not going to necessarily show up on the exact day that they said they're going to show up. So you give them more of a window because they have other jobs and things run over and they might not be able to finish things and so on and so forth. So I sort of scheduled them so that they're not tripping over each other and that there's enough time where we can keep the job on schedule. So when you're hiring trades, if you're going to be hiring these homeowner-focused companies, and this place had a storefront, and that was probably my first mistake. If this particular place has like a storefront, probably don't need to hire them because A, this particular place is more than likely having subcontractors do the work. So what you need to do is hire the subcontractor that they're hiring to do the work. So I typically just go straight for the subcontractors that do the specific work, and I hire all the individual different subcontractors and have them do work for me rather than sort of going to this bigger company because A, they've got a storefront, they have higher overhead, their prices are probably going to be higher, and B, they're more focused on homeowners, so you're going to get more of like a retail pricing on your jobs than you would more of like a wholesale price from a subcontractor who's typically only doing work for general contractors, builders, or, remodelers like myself, or flippers like myself. So you need to find the subcontractors, and the way you find the subcontractors is through the contractors, or you ask other subcontractors, hey, do you know a guy who does this? And they say, oh yeah, I know this guy. But before you hire that person, you need to make sure that you are doing business, and I've talked about this in another video. Only hire people that have done business for other people, have done work for other people. I only hire off of referrals. At any time I've broken my rule of hiring outside of a referral, it's come back to bite me in the rear end. So make sure that you're hiring off of referrals from other people who have done business or had work done by this particular trade. Hire them, because there's so many trades out there, and there's so many people that say they can do X, Y, and Z, when in reality they're not very good at it. They're going to do a bad job, and you're going to spend twice as much money to fix what they screwed up by the next guy than you were to just hire the other person to begin with. So when you're hiring trades, make sure that you're hiring people at wholesale prices. And I'm not saying this video to be cheap, because I know a lot of flippers. There's no flippers out there that I know that are like just cheapskates, and they're nickel and diming their trades to death, and they're always focused on saving $5 here, or $10 there, or whatever. That's not what I'm saying in this message. What I'm saying is find a good, reliable contractor, but hire them at wholesale prices. Don't pay retail prices for them, because you're not the homeowner, and they're typically going to mark up homeowner work too. So make sure you're hiring the subs that the contractors are using. So that's my message for today. I hope that helps somebody. Thanks again. It's Brad from probatehouseguy.com. If you are working on a probate deal, if you've got a real estate deal you're working on, it's a probate deal, it's messy, give me a call. I'd love to help you out with the deal. Maybe we could partner on the deal. Maybe I could help you out, just walk you through some things. Be happy to help you out. So thanks again, guys. Have a great day.